Assalamualaikum. Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel. So today I'm just going to paint on this cotton. Actually, this particular technique is called Batik Painting. For this, we need cotton, we need wax, and a tool called chanting tool, and a frame so that we can paint and the colors won't bleed backside, and a brush, and the dye colors to color our project. So here I used 20 by 20 centimeter cotton. I cut into piece 20 centimeter size, and I pinned it, attached it on a frame, and then I draw the basic sketch for my design. After that, I melted the wax, and using the chanting tool I outlined those pencil drawn sketch and let it dry completely. After that, I started using colors to fill that. For this one, the colors will easily spread all over the cotton, so to avoid or to restrict from the colors bleeding spread from one place to another, we use wax. The wax will seal the paint to go out from that. So in this process, the main thing, the important thing is how we outlined using the wax. If the outline having some breakage, and if you didn't apply the wax outline properly, the colors can bleed, spread outside. For example, I painted a flower, right? So for this flower I outlined all those petals and all. If the outline of the wax, the petal, have any breakage, the color I put inside that, the yellow for example, it can bleed outside the background also. So for that, you have to be cautious when you outlined using the wax. And the colors, you can use so many colors. You can use one color, and again you can touch with another color. You can, if you want to lighten that, you can add some water, so it will give you a kind of watercolor effect that give you satisfying feel when you do that, right? And for the petals I use yellow, and to add some depth in those petals I added a little bit of red, and I'm using my soft brush. And for the smaller flowers I'm using blue color. See, I'm just touching once or twice, and the colors easily spreading inside that wax like the flower bloom. It's really satisfying. And for the leaves also I used blue to add the depth in the center, and in the rest of the portion I'm gonna use yellow. So when you mix blue and yellow, you will get the green, right? That's a secondary color. So that's how you can create so many colors. You can just buy 3 colors: yellow, red, and blue. So these are primary colors. When you get these 3, you can mix the rest of the colors, the secondary colors and tertiary colors. So all you need is just 3 colors, and you need to experiment color theory, like color mixing. When you mix red and yellow, you will get orange. When you mix blue and red, you will get purple. And also it depends on what ratio you are mixing color. So for example, when you mix red and blue in equal amount, you will get violet. When the red increased, you will get red violet. When you increase the amount of blue, then you will get the blue violet. So when you experiment, you will get how much color you need to add when you mix. Okay, now I'm going to mix color for the background. For that, I'm going to mix all the 3 primary colors: red, blue, and yellow. When you mix 3 primary colors together, you will get the shade of brown. So it depends on different shades of brown you will get, but it depends on how much colors you're adding. If you add little more red comparing to yellow and blue, you will get brown which is closer to the red side. So if you add more blue, you will get the brown which is closer to the blue side. So that's how you will get different shades of colors. So according to that you can mix. Here just I'm just playing with colors, and I don't have anything in my mind, so I'm just painting with the flow of my mind goes. And Batik painting is one of my bucket lists which I always wanted to try. So to experiment that, I bought some cotton, wax and everything which is needed to do batik painting. And so recently I'm doing painting on cloth fabric like organza and also cotton. So when I paint on cotton, I use batik painting style, and when I paint on organza, I'm using different colors. Like I use fabric paint and some what to say, some outlines using fabric paint also. So if you wanna check out, you can check out my other videos to get those stuffs, what are all the materials I'm using to do fabric painting. But here I'm using certain materials which I already mentioned, right? So yeah, here I mixed a little bit more of red. That's why you can see the brown which has more towards the red side. I almost completed blocking the background with the color, the brown I mixed, and you're almost done. I have to add some paint in the center part of that flower also. So that's the one thing. And I hope you guys learned something from this video. You may get some idea about how to do batik painting, and trust me guys, you will definitely love this. All you need is trust the progress and be consistent in creating artwork. If you couldn't get time to do painting, you can just go to YouTube channel and you can watch painting related stuffs. But all you need is to be stay connected with painting. So okay guys, thank you so much for watching. Keep supporting me and don't forget to subscribe our channel. Inshallah, I will see you soon in my another painting video. Until then, it's bye bye from Fatima Afrin.